Hello everybody, Phantom Star here. Just wanted to showcase my new UI that I've built with WeakAuras and LVUI. So you can see here all the text bar, the action bars, as well as the data texts here are from LVUI, um, with a lot of macros that I've written to allow me to cram all these abilities onto this small action bar. So you'll see as I use the Alt and Shift keys here, a lot of different spells are popping up. That's where that's coming from in order to keep this minimized but still have access to all my different abilities. The player and target frames here are both built in WeakAuras. A little bit of sexy map in the middle, but I actually do still have the LVUI player and target frames kind of hidden back here, which allow me to, you'll notice the tooltip popping up, which allow me to still do mouse over casting on myself or the target. Um, so that's still effective there, a little cast bar. You will notice as I go into combat here, all this information is crammed down here because as I enter combat, I have a nice heads-up display that I built with WeakAuras, which fits if I pop this up, get out of combat real quick, and we will show you the raid frames that will tuck in nicely right underneath the HUD above the minimap, so those are still effective. Now what this does is it allows me to kind of keep line of sight here all in one place. So that's very nice. Now, what this HUD is all showing is pretty much all the cooldowns that are available. As I let this guy beat me up, you'll also notice that my health bar will change dynamically there. To let, as a warning, hey, you're dying. You can change these colors, mana and rage to be class colors or, proper for whatever power you may have, but I just kind of like to keep them the uniform color. Now as I stay in combat, you'll see these different warnings pop up. Of course, Elemental Blast here in the Arc, I'm really bad about remembering to cast that, so I like to have that always showing to remind me to use it. Of course, it shows the buff I have. I don't really care about that, but I like to use this as a countdown timer. I know that when that goes away, there's about 3 or 4 seconds, and then Elemental Blast will pop back up and be available again. This gray guy down here is actually for Wind Shear, so you'll see I can cast Wind Shear, and that'll go on cooldown. The ring here is for Spirit Walker's Grace. Has the nice spell effect when it's active. I know I'm using it. You'll see these little icons pop up. This is actually a weak aura for entire raid cooldowns. As Wind Shear comes back available, I also wanted to show you that it does account for range checks. So this will actually overwrite that, show you that this is out of range or in range. Now it doesn't care if it's a friendly target because you're not going to cast it on friendlies, but if it's an enemy, it will show. So as I click some more of these cooldowns, you'll see some WeakAuras start to pop up, as well as the stacking debuffs, or the stacking buffs. I mean, if this is things like Tranquility, Divine Hymn, if this is a external tank cooldown, it'll actually show you who it was cast on as well, like Life Cocoon or Pain Suppression. So I'll just pop a few more of these. You'll notice the green ring on Spirit Walker Totem, or Spirit Link Totem, which shows me that that was the first charge I've used. If I use the second charge, it doesn't have the ring, just that it is effective there. Shift that over, you can see all the different spell effects that have gone up for Ascendance, for this shift here, Astral Shift. Let me know when those are available. As I cast Healing Stream Totem, very important right in the middle, I know it's active. I can see for Unleashed Life as well as for Riptide, the tidal waves here, and as I use it'll start flashing. I know that I have the buff active on myself. I can cast it with that, and then as I use that, it will go away. I no longer have it available. Use the second one, it becomes active, and I can cast to get rid of it. You'll see the little Riptide pop up, and then as this goes, it has a nice flash to remind me to use it. Blue meaning I have a Riptide available, gray meaning I don't. This actually does account also for Totemic Recall, so I'll cast Fire Elemental, he's up. It does show the Earth Elementals on cooldown, and if I recall, it will go ahead and put that on cooldown as well. This does work with Healing Rain. I have Conductivity on right now. Little Healing Rain will show up. It's gray because I'm not able to cast Healing Rain, but as I use some spells, you'll see the duration going up, so I know how long it's going to be active, and then as I become able to cast it again, it'll turn blue, letting me know that I can recast as necessary, even though the duration is still tracking the actual overall time. So that is all the WeakAuras I'm using to kind of keep all my information available while still keeping my line of sight all relatively within the same place, but have a nice clean UI. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it.